What's up, what's up, what's up? My name is Larry. We're back with another segment of the Roaring Twenties. If you do not know, the Roaring Twenties is an interview series of people that are in their 20s doing their thing, because everybody talks about making it to the mountaintop, making it to the top of the mountain, but nobody talks about how you get to the top of the mountain. So, we have Reace the bartender here. Not just a bartender, but he's a whole experience. What's up, my brother Reace?
How you doing?
I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. So, tell the people a little bit about yourself, like where are you from? You know, I met you at Norfolk State. I met Reace at Norfolk State University. But he has a background, you know, there are things that he does that I may not know. There's a little bit about his background that I may not know. So tell the people a little bit about what it is. Where do you come from? What's your name? What is it that you do? All of that.
Got you. MAURICE Thompson, you know, better known to many as Reace the bartender.
Or the People's Choice, the People's Choice.
All that. I'm from Norfolk, Virginia, born and raised. Went to high school at Granby, went to school at Norfolk State, you know, all that, you know, so.
Okay.
Norfolk native from Norfolk. But I'm a bartender. I'm a licensed bartender. Been bartending for about 3 years now.
License?
Yeah, licensed kid. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get that paperwork behind that name. But yeah, bartending for 3 years, numerous events, clubs, small parties, big parties, weddings, anything you can think of, baby showers, pool parties, you can name it, I've done it.
That's what you do?
That's what I do.
Okay. So you go by not only being a bartender, but you go by being an experience. So what is it like? What is the experience aspect of it? Because you know we go to the bar, we have bartenders that you know come and bring us drinks or whatnot. But what is this experience aspect that you talk about?
Yeah. So in my logo, under my logo, my slogan is it's more than a cocktail, it's an experience.
It's more than a cocktail, it's an experience.
It's more than a cocktail, it's an experience. The reason I say that is because any ordinary person can make a drink. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can make a drink, but it's your experience that you provide with that make the people come back. You know what I'm saying? It's easier for somebody to make a drink, sit a drink in front of somebody and get a $1 tip. But
$1 tip.
You take 30 seconds to ask somebody how their day was, or you know what I'm saying, anything that's going on in their life, they're gonna come back to you, and then you can increase your tip from $1 tip to a $3 to $5 tip just from taking 30 seconds talking to a person. So, I mean, with the experience, it's more than me making a drink. I'm gonna talk with you, laugh with you, cry with you, dance with you, and behind the bar, on the other side of the bar with you, anything, you know what I'm saying, it's just a full experience. If I need to get from behind the bar and get on the microphone and host for your party, like,
right.
That's what I do.
All right, so he's an experience. So what does that come from? So you talk about like, it sounds like in comparison to you, when I'm thinking about a nice spot to go to during happy hour, you have the regular bartenders who do, you know, less than what you do, but then you have what you do. Why is it that you do the experience? Why is it so much? Why do you take that extra 30 seconds as opposed to just serving somebody a drink? Like, is it part of your personality, or is you just love what you do?
I definitely love what I do, and it is a part of my personality. But you know, usually, you know, people they'll get their spots they like to go to, but if they don't find anything to keep them there, it's so many bars. You can go to the next street over and you find another bar. But the reason why you're gonna keep coming back to me is because I have people that come to me, they come back to me to tell them about a job that they got and they told them they were going to interview for. You know what I'm saying? So
it means relationship.
Exactly, you build relationships. So it's more. They're more than just your regulars. They're more than just your customers. People actually become family. Just coming to you, just bonding over a drink, and just like I said, the whole experience.
Right. So you said they're regulars that you build relationship with, right?
Right.
So that's a quick point. Let's make that a quick point. If you are in your own business and you are trying to get a great following, the thing that you need to do is establish what? Relationship. Establish relationship. Bet. I love that. Okay, so when did you get started in this whole bartending experience type of thing? Because you know you ain't been 20. How old are you? Did you say
24.
That? 24. We're 24 around here. Okay. So when did you get started in bartending, Reace the bartender? Like, where did that come from?
It was actually in 2016.
Okay.
Reace the bartender was born in 2016. The way I got into bartending is I was actually headed down the wrong path. I was headed down the wrong path. I was doing things I had no business doing, places I had no business being there, you know what I'm saying? My mom seen what I was doing and she was not happy with what her son was doing, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't living up to what, you know, I was supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? So my mom, she took it upon herself to actually, you know, pay for my bartending class. So shout out to my mom.
Oh, word! I did
mom,
not know that.
Yes, sir. My mom is the reason why I really got into bartending. She's like, you gonna learn how to do something. You're not about to be sitting around here.
We got to pause right there because mom blessed him with a skill. Instead of shoes, instead of clothes, mom blessed him with a skill. She invested it in his future and said, you know what? We're about to get him a license. And because so you still got this license, right?
Yes, sir.
Exactly. Bet. So when did that happen? Like 2016, right?
2016. So did all that, went through the bartending class, you know what I'm saying? Passed the fine clubs, of course, it's me. So yeah, my first job was at a lounge called Phoenix Lounge, and actually you were a big part of me starting as a bartender, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't even know that. Reace was a bartender at this spot, like you just mentioned. And I don't really go to spots like that because people be overcharging for their wings and their food. But Reace, oh my gosh, and them drinks, oh my gosh, and it was down the street. Yeah, to the point where I would compare and I would go with Reace, not just because he's my brother, but because of like what he said, that personality, that relationship, that experience. People pay for that. Okay, so you're in Phoenix. How did Phoenix go?
Phoenix was great. A lot of my clientele, a lot of my business came from Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? With it being people that I know that actually text their phones like, come sit with me, come drink with me, or it's just people that came into Phoenix on, you know, a regular happy hour night. You know what I'm saying? That's actually where the People's Choice came from. Right.
The People's Choice.
The People's Choice came from me actually building so many good relationships with people. It could be a prime time, prime night, prime hour, and it would be me and it'd be 20 people, maybe 15 to 20 people that rather wait on a drink for me versus going to the 3 other bartenders that's on the other side of the bar right by the dance floor, you know what I'm saying? So I looked at my situation and I was like, wow, people would really rather wait for me just because they know the drink is going to be good, they're going to get a great conversation, they're going to have a great experience, rather than going to somebody who has, you know, nothing that they're doing, but they rather wait through all these people and wait for me. So that's where the People's Choice came from, and I really appreciate it, you know.
Right. So 2016, People's Choice. Reace the bartender, the People's Choice was born. All right, so now we're in 2019. Fast forward 4 years later, where are you now with Reace the bartender? Like where are you? Yeah, where have you arrived now?
Reace the bartender.
And do you feel like you're successful?
Yes, I do think I'm successful, and it's definitely a lot more that is in the works and a lot more that I want to do. But to me, at this point, just from going from just bartending in the club, you know, I mean, which is good, but now I've bartended so many weddings and birthday parties, baby showers. I didn't even know people drank at baby showers, but
out of the exactly. What is it called? The baby bottle. Yeah. It's called a baby bottle. Out of the baby bottle.
Out of the baby bottle. You know what I'm saying? So it's just I've made, you know, great strides as far as like re-innovating my logo. You know what I'm saying? Actually, finally making my business page. I should have did day one, you know, not knowing, but I really never took it. In the beginning, I really never took it serious. Right. You know what I'm saying? Until I seen how much money I was making.
I never took it serious until you saw how other people took you serious, basically.
Exactly. So I'm like, wow, I really can do this, you know what I'm saying? I can really make this into something, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I'm sure that you had some struggle along the way, right? So you want to be this bartender, you want to be licensed, you want to have the following, you want to have the bar, you want to have, you know, the whole nine. What was the background to that story? Because some people, all they know is Reace the bartender, Reace the experience, whatever you want to call it, the People's Choice. But what is the backstory behind it? Like, was there any struggle to get into where you are now? And how did that kind of mold Reace the bartender as we know him now?
It definitely was a struggle. After a year into me bartending, being into Phoenix, I wanted something different. I wanted something more of my own. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I started reaching out, doing more branding and stuff. But with that, you know, people still try to say what they want to say, cast stones, not believe in you or whatever. So I had to really do a lot of proving of myself. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
People thinking like, you know, I mean, I can go make a drink at home. Why would I spend my money to make a drink with you? You know what I'm saying? To get a drink.
Yeah.
But just, you know what I'm saying? Just being creative, doing different drinks that nobody's done before. Like, yeah, you can go.
That's a rock around the world. I'm sorry.
Tell them about it.
Man, that's a rock around. I pulled up to another bar, and I'm like, yeah, let me get this rock around the world. It was like, what's that? Something Reace had made up when I went to Phoenix. You see what I'm trying to say? Like, go ahead, bro.
So yeah, it's just like you saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would make somebody a drink, and then they try to go somewhere else and try to get somebody else to make it, but it would never be the same. So I love saying that I can give you the recipe, but the juice would never be the same. It would never be the same, you know what I'm saying? Because what I put into it, you know what I'm saying? I really like,
it's more than just a drink.
Even when I make my jars, I don't make a batch jungle juice and pour it into my jars. Each one of my jars are handcrafted one by one, you know what I'm saying? I put that love into it, like, so then people, they see the difference. So then that's when they come back. That's when they, okay, like, you're really doing something, you know what I'm saying? You're doing something different. Then as far as with my videos that I did, you know what I'm saying? You're a bartender, you know what I'm saying? You used to somebody, a rapper or somebody trying to sell clothes, you know what I'm saying? Like, not nobody, a bartender to have not one, but a few different videos of, you know what I'm saying, just branding yourself, and people really gravitated to that and wanted to be a part of the experience with me.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna ask you a random question.
Okay.
Biggie or Tupac?
I gotta go with Biggie.
Biggie?
I gotta go with Biggie.
Hey,
the reason why I say Biggie, I never forget it. I was in middle school. I was playing Red League football, and I would listen to the same Biggie song before every game. It was one game I did not listen to the song.
And you lost. You know what song it was?
I love it when you go me big papa.
Throw your hands in the air. You're the true player. Okay,
I don't know why that song, but yo.
Yeah, that's a pretty slow song to listen to before a game. But okay, Lauryn Hill or Erykah Badu?
Erykah Badu.
Erykah Badu. Why Erykah?
Just for so many different reasons. So many different reasons. She's just Erykah. She's just Erykah.
And if you could have any place that you would travel to for free, like if you could get up and go right now, where would you go?
It's so many places I want to go, but I am in the process of trying to learn everything, get everything together as far as having my own clubs. I want more than one, but I would have to say Dubai, because I want my biggest club, which combines all of my other clubs into one big club, Dubai. Like, if I could go anywhere, it would be Dubai. I mean, and I know people say, oh, that's basic, but to me, it's just like, you can do so much. You can do so much there versus being here in Virginia. Like, you can do so much there. So that's
Dubai. Yeah. Okay, so we got something to look forward to in Dubai. Bet. Cool, I love it. All right, you could give any type of advice to someone that may be pursuing a licensure in bartending, a licensure in counseling. I'm getting mine in counseling. You have some that want to be, that want to do hair. Like, people always want to do something better, and it may require something official like a licensure. So what would you tell somebody who are going through the same struggles that you have gone through, that are trying to make it to the top? You know how we talked about climbing the mountain? Right. They're basically climbing the mountain, and they feel like they just keep sliding back. What's some type of encouragement that you would give to that person?
To just do it.
Just do it.
Never be scared to take that first step, because that's how I was. I was very hesitant, and in not believing in myself. You know what I'm saying? But you have to take that first step. Once you take that first step, you know, that will open doors for you to take another step, and by the time, you know, you running, you don't have any time to do anything else but what you're doing, something that you thought you couldn't do. You know what I'm saying? Just take that first step, and everything will, you know, come full circle. And you know what I'm saying? And once everything clicks and makes sense, it will be so easy. You know what I'm saying? So just take that first step. Don't be scared. Don't skip out on buying the jewelry. Skip out on buying the jewelry. Put your money into what you really want to do. Put your money into your license. Put your money into you. Put your money into your business.
Put your money into you. Do you have anything else that you want to share with the people? Anything that's on your heart? Anything you just want to say out?
To all of my supporters, everybody who, you know, get drinks from Reace Bartender, I really appreciate you. I mean, without you, I mean, I wouldn't be Reace the bartender, you know what I'm saying? So I really appreciate all my supporters. Just stay tuned, stay tuned. I have so much more coming. Stuff that you would not expect from a bartender is coming. So just stay tuned, like
Stay tuned. Oh, where do they stay tuned at? Where can they find you?
You can follow me on Instagram at Reace the bartender.
Oh, you might as well just show me.
Oh, you want me to do that? You want me to do that?
That would be great.
I'm gonna take this off for you.
Ooh, the people's choice.
Yeah, the people's choice. You know what I'm saying? One of my brothers made this shirt for me. A fine young man that you all know very well.
Very well.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, the people's choice. Y'all can follow me at Reace the bartender. You know,
Reace the bartender is up there.
Follow me there.
And I want to thank you all for being faithful followers of Starve the Ego, Feed the Soul. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Make sure you follow Reace. Make sure you stay following me and stay tuned for the next segment. Thank you. And we out.
Throw your hands in the air if you's a true player.